Last question. It's one of the easy outline ones, hopefully. Let's look at the question itself. Ignore the outline. The student wants to emphasize the order in which 2 of Jordan Bennett's exhibitions were held. Okay, emphasize the order. So let's make sure that it does that. Choice A. Jordan Bennett's 2017 exhibition, whatever, was followed a year later by his exhibition, whatever. Okay, well, it sounds like the order is there. Okay, a year later, first this, then that. Okay, I don't know. It's not a particularly descriptive answer, but it describes the thing that we needed, which was which one came first, which one came second. So I don't know. Let's look at the others. B, Jordan Bennett's paintings, some of which appeared in 2017 and 2018 exhibitions, pay homage to traditional, whatever that word is, craftsmanship. Well, okay, it's saying that there were 2 expeditions, but it's not saying what was going on in each one, right? So it's not really emphasizing the order. It's just saying there were 2, but what happened in each one. So I would say A is better. B maybe is kind of hitting something, but this is second best. I don't like that. C. This visual artist, Jordan Bennett, has displayed his work in over 75 exhibitions, including these things I cannot pronounce, and so there's no order there, so there you go. D. Jordan Bennett's 2018 exhibition was held at the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia. Another, doesn't say the time, was held at the Grenfell Art Gallery, so no. It's definitely A here. So I'll just end on a couple of things, right? I mean, notice that sentence, especially if we look at some of these other facts that we were given, that sentence is pretty devoid of facts. It seems to be leaving out a lot of important things about this person. But who cares? Our task here was not to stuff as much information into a sentence as possible. It was to provide this very specific piece of information that they wanted from us. So you've got to just meet that goal. That's why the question for these is so important. The other thing I'll say is, yeah, I didn't bother with these names and these words. And, it is what it is. The SAT is incorporating a lot of different topics. You're learning about people from different places, different cultures, different languages. You're learning about scientific topics that have very complicated names and Latin names of species. There's going to be a lot of things on this test that are hard to pronounce. And at least for me, that trying to pronounce them takes a lot of brain power. And I think of my brain on a test like this as like just a big tank of water. And every time I think, I'm opening that little nozzle and a couple of drops are coming out. And for some questions, you need a lot of water to come out in order to solve them, right? You need to use a lot of that power. But, if you can save even a few drops, it adds up. And for me, trying to pronounce these things and being wrong about it, whether it's on these videos or in my own head, it's just not worth the energy. So I tend to just turn them into pronouns. It, they, him, her, whatever. It is what it is. Try your best to find a system that works for you, but I have worked with students before who get really bothered by long names, big names, confusing names, and I think that if that's going to cost you 30 points, that you're so worried about things you can't pronounce, you got to have a system that it just avoids them. So I always do that because that's how my brain is. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. But this is just a question that had a lot of that, so figured I might mention it. It is a strategy to just erase anything that's weird and kind of just say in your own mind a simpler version so you can just get on with the question and solve what really matters.